get into a little segment we're going to call locks, which,
Locks
as you all know, which would be a little betting segment. We're not going to get too in the weeds potentially, but we do have some names we want to throw. We're going to throw out a winner, a contender, and a fade. And Dave, why don't you kick it off? Who's your lock at the Masters this year?
So, before we start, don't listen to me. This is not financial advice, but I've been on fire lately, so do what you want. My winner is Jordan Spieth. I'm rolling with Spieth. He's obviously back in the winner's circle. He's got his mojo back, and he's been trending up for like 2 months now. And I've been honestly betting him for weeks or months now. And, he's been leading after third round or in contention, and then final round comes and completely fucks me. So it was nice. He got the win today and completely redeemed himself. So, thanks, Jordan. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think this is, he's going to build on the Valero. He loves Augusta. He's won there before, and I think he's going to go back to back.
Back-to-back weeks of winning. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I it's hard not to argue against that or argue it. It's one of those things where you just get confidence when you go there. And he even said it before he won this week. He wanted to. He just goes down Magnolia Lane and just gets instant confidence. And and Augusta tends to do that to people who figure it out. And Jordan has obviously figured it out very quickly. However, there is a chance, the ghosts of Amen Corner come back to haunt him, and you'd like to think that he's gotten past those demons. But someone else who has some demons, who's going to be my pick, lock of the week, which I'm going to probably regret, is going to be Rory McIlroy, who just everyone booing. He's going to win one, man. He's going to win it. And you know what? I still have hope for the career Grand Slam. I mean, he does have to hit his wedges. He has been doing his thing with some distance. We're going to get into some of that a little bit in the next segment, but I think it could be Rory's time if he has that one magical week with his wedges and putter and everything just is a go. He has the ability, and it's not like he doesn't know how to play this golf course. I do see him, demons, like, what was it, the drive in 2010 to 11 on 10?
Yeah.
When I hooked it into the cabins. I mean, yes. I mean, and he also takes the most hilarious pictures at Augusta. He's always like in the flower beds, in the azaleas, searching right now for his game. But who knows, man? I believe in Rory.
You never know, but
he's also a new dad. So I'm using your theory against.
Yeah, I wouldn't say new.
He's still relatively new.
He's been struggling a lot, so you can't use that.
We'll see. So let's go. Who's your contender?
I'm going DJ. He's defending champ. He plays well at Augusta. He's been playing well majority of the year. Last few weeks, he's been a bit off, I think. But who knows? If he putts well, he has a really good chance to win again. Although I'm a little disappointed in him. Like, what happened to the whole serving sandwiches at the Champions Dinner?
That's very disappointing.
Like, come on, DJ. Like, been bigging that up for like the last year, all these memes and shit, and then it doesn't even happen. So it
was very frustrating. He's sorry. I mean, I think it was like he's going to go filet mignon and some miso sea bass.
Don't get me wrong. The menu sounds phenomenal. It looks
delicious.
Good. Yeah.
But when you're expecting sandwiches, that's what it should be. Yeah, oh man. So my I think it's a valid contender. I think DJ is definitely going to be in the mix. One other person I'd like to throw out to be in the mix, Mr. Lee Westwood, who has been playing unbelievable golf in his I wouldn't even call it twilight years. It might be a new prime where he's putting together. He had his fiance in the bag. I think his son is going to be on the bag this week.
Son's on the
bag
just
seems to be in a good frame of mind, and he has contended at the Masters.
He deserves
a ton
it.
Of times.
He deserves
over a course of decades.
Yeah, it would be awesome if he won.
If he gets up there and he's got a putt, to win it on 18, I just
hold your breath.
It just get freaks,
don't hold
nightmares. But you could be holding for too long. So I think Westy has an actual opportunity to finally put up his first major. He's right.
It would be good to see. I hope he gets one. So
and Augusta lends itself to
it does.
It's kind of once you figure it out, you kind of just you still got it. I mean, anyways, which leads us to the fade.
The fade. I'm going with Brooks.
Man.
First of all, congrats on the engagement. Happy for you and Jenna. Speaking of which, I posted a meme with the pic of him kneeling down in the sand, proposing to Jenna. And I thought it happened on April Fool's Day because that's just what it seemed like when she posted the pic. And it actually happened on March 3rd or something. And on the pic, I'm like, oh, Brooks' knee looks fine to me. And then people were very quick to comment, oh, no, that happened pre-surgery, blah, blah, blah. And like 10 people corrected me. I'm like, okay, oops, like fucking relax, But it's just funny that people love the chance to correct you on anything. And the worst ones are the typo police out there. Like, come on, man. You obviously get what the meme is trying to say. Like, do you really need to go and put a comment? Like, relax, But anyways, but yeah, Brooks coming off knee injury that requires surgery. He hasn't played much at all this year. I know it's not the same knee as last year, but I just see rust being a big problem for him this week, and I'm going to fade him. Simple as that.
Well, he was just talking a little bit of shit. It seemed on social media. He just posted on Twitter the infamous Jordan, and I took that personally.
Well, hopefully he sees this and he puts that on this.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well,
probably won't, but
well, you never know.
If it did, it'd be pretty cool. I'd welcome it.
It would be pretty cool.
To prove me wrong and get that win, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, he does. Obviously, he knows how to play the golf course, and it will depend whether rust is with him or not. I mean, who knows? Tiger won a major on one leg.
Well, it just depends. Has Brooks even been playing much? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
No,
I'm sure he's been practicing.
He did win recently. So.
Yeah, but then he had surgery, so who knows? But it was. To be honest, I don't know much of the surgery. Maybe it was a very minor one, and
knee surgery seems to be knee surgery, so it seems to be. Yeah. But it's interesting because when we're talking about Spieth, I mean, it was recently revealed like Spieth had like a bone chip like in his hand, and basically was hurt for a little while, and nobody really knew about it. And I
didn't even know that.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. So from even we're in the locks segment of our show. It's an interesting thing when golfers aren't, disclosing injuries, if that really was in fact the case, which, but regardless, Spieth's a winner again. Just want to say that I'm very, very happy about it. My fade this week is none other than Phil Mickelson, lefty.
I like it.
Who unfortunately has chased distance into his 50s. And, there's always the chance, he did break through at Augusta. He's still, he's got 3 green jackets. I mean, he knows the golf course, still has a chance, but the way he's been playing, it's, I don't know, Phil might be the fade for a lot of PGA events coming up. So I wish him the best. He has been killing it on the Champions Tour, Phil, he's a classic follow on social media, and he's a freaking character, and always one to appreciate a good Philism whenever the opportunity. So Phil, Fade, good luck, sir. I wish you the best. Hit the bombs, do your thing, prove me wrong, make the cut at least. Come on. All right.